All right, class, here we are. We are going to look at TGA 2. So I have to do it a weird way. You know what? I actually don't have to do it that weird. I can pretend to be a student, and then that way I can see what you guys see. So let's view as student, so that way you guys see the student part. And it's no longer on your feed like as being due, because once it's past the due date, it doesn't show up on your class plan anymore. So I'm going to go into content. I'll show you. See, it's not in here anymore. So I'm going to go into content, and I am going to go into TGAs. Where are they? Where are they? Come on, TGA. Ah, they're at the very bottom. Sorry if you can't see it, but it's down here. So TGAs, and then once I click on TGAs, I'm going to see TGA 1, TGA 2, TGA 2, which is the one that we're interested in. So I just wanted to show you how to get to it in case it's not on your class plan. So we're going to click on this link right here, and I know that it says to open the link and fork it. Ignore that part. I should change it. The forking thing did not work the way that we wanted it to work, so just ignore that part. Really, just ignore that part. This stuff, although it's really interesting, we're not going to look at it. We're just going to make it go away. And then now we are ready to start. I can't go back and forth, so I'm just going to switch screens and go from one screen to the other so that I can follow the instructions. And I know that we skipped. Okay, good. I'm still in as a student. Fantastic. TGA 2. Okay, so we skipped that one, so we're not looking at it. Now it says click the buttons to the right of the mandolin in the quantity column to see how each one affects the box. Okay, sure. So, well, let's run this thing first. So I'm going to click run. It opens up here. It's not very pretty. So I'm going to click the other open button. Sometimes you'll have this button, sometimes you'll have another button, which, here, I think I can, I don't think I can, well, I can move my screen. Here, you guys can see. Sometimes there's another button on this side. Not great. I just get this thing open somehow so that it looks like this. Okay, click around, figure out what you need to, click so that you see this, okay? Sometimes it's right here, sometimes it's right here, and sometimes it's over on the side over here. Just start clicking stuff that looks like it might open, and then hopefully you'll get to see this, because this is what you're after. Okay, the instructions said to click on the quantity, so we're going to click on that quantity, and you can see that my plus and minus buttons work. Great. Oh, they even go into the negatives. Fantastic. My clear button works. Awesome. My add 5 button works. My subtract 5 button works. Great. Okay, done that. Now I'm going to go back over here. Now it says, open the button. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Decide where you want the date on the web page. You can put it in the header, or you can put it in the footer. Okay, so let's go find the header and the footer first. It's not going to be here. It's going to be, well, honestly, yes. This part would be the header, and this part down here would be the footer, but now I have to go find it in my code. Okay, so let's go look at the code. So let's see. I'm just looking if you guys spot it. Tell me what line you think I'm in. Well, I'm sorry. Yes, you can tell me, but I can't go back and forth, so I'm just going to have to find it. I will. There. I see head, okay? And don't get confused with head. That is something different. Here, right here in line 27, that is my header. And the end of my header is line 38. So let's match that with what we have. In my header, I have my logo. I have some images of my logo with the music store in it. And then I have something that says call now. 800-555-3839. So let's go back and look at our page. Yeah, that right here. There is my header. Okay, that code right there was my header. So I'm going to go back and look. Great. Now I'm assuming that the footer is going to be at the bottom of the page because it was on my web page. And now I'm just going to start scrolling up until I see it. Ah, there it is. There's my footer on 198 to 205. And again, it tells me that we've got some products, some lessons, the copyright, 2017 music store. It's got the address. I'm going to go back and peek over here. Yes, that's exactly what I'm seeing. Okay, it's exactly what I'm seeing. So that is what I'm looking for. Okay, so now it tells me, and mine, I had already done it in the footer, but let's go ahead and add it to the header. Okay, so I'll show you the next step. The next step basically says, so I'm going to decide, we're going to put it on the header. Okay, add this line of red code somewhere inside the header or inside the footer. Since we're doing header, I'm going to grab this red code right here, this red code. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go back to my, okay, wait, I'm going to read, It says, add this line of red code somewhere inside the header. Oh, okay, well that's easy. I'm going to come back up here, and finding my header, which I think we said was on line 27, and yeah, this looks like a good spot right there. Copy paste. Great. I'm going to clear this one, and I'm going to run it again. Look at that. There's today's date. Now I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to refresh, and I did not see the date. Okay, let me do it a different way. Let me go back here, and let me open it again. And this time the date is still not there. What the heck? Okay. I don't see it. What did I do wrong? Okay, let's take a look. Today's date. Well, let me go back and read some more instructions. Maybe I missed it. Okay, footer, find the script. Oh, there was another part. Sorry. Okay, so number 5 says, find the script section of the web page and then add the following red code somewhere inside the script section. Okay, there we go. Let's control copy. And now let's go and find the script section of our code. Div, there's an article, there's some more divs, and divs are just divisions in your website. HR, there's some more divs, there's a section, more articles, more divs, section, okay, here's the footer, script, there it is, there's the script. Okay, now I'm going to just figure out where the end of the script is, so I'm just going to keep scrolling. There it is. There's the end of the script. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to paste in what I copied. Make sure I have it copied right. Copy, and let's put it right there. Okay, I don't like the way that it looks, so I'm tabbing that over. And you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the one that I had in footer, because I had done this before in class, so I just want to make sure that everything is the same as yours. So let's double check. In my header, I have step number 4, okay, and then in my script, I have step number 5. Okay? All right. Now I am going to, I wish there was a save button, but I don't see a save button. I'm going to clear it, and then I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to try refresh again. That didn't work, so I'm going to go back to my store and click open. Okay, now I'm getting fixed. What is wrong with this thing? I see, and if you can't see, the date is down here, but that's not where I've put the date. This is old code. Somehow it's not grabbing the new code, and I don't know why. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to clear it again. Maybe click run, and then open. I still don't see the date. The date is still down here, and it should not be down there, because I put it in the header. What is wrong? And it shows up here on the top, on the header, but what I don't understand is why it's not down here. Let me try this dumb fork thing. Okay, I'm going to try the fork. Let me make that go away. Let's run it again. Let's open it. Hello, where are you? Still don't have a date. Let me check my code now. Go back over here. Let's check our code and make sure our things are there. Wait, it was line header, header, header. Okay, so there's no date in my header. All right, let me put those in there. It was this one. Okay, let me go down to my script. Script is there. And let me get rid of this one. Okay, let me share. Let me clear this. Run this. I see the date. Why can't I see the date here? Oh! You know what I just figured out, guys? No. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Right there. There it is. Yay, finally. Okay, that should have worked. You probably won't have as much issues as I did because I had my code kind of messed up. But that is it. That's all it was. Sorry it took me so long to get to that spot. Save your changes, and then refresh the web page and click the buttons again. What changed? So what changed is we added a date. That's what we did. So that is what you have to submit. You just have to submit 1 or 2 sentences that describe what we did. Okay, sorry it took me so long. It shouldn't have taken that long, but it's fairly easy. And then just I'm going to go into my lecture mode. Why are we doing these examples? Well, because I want you guys to recognize how script, all the stuff you learned last semester and all the way up through this semester, is how we apply it inside of HTML. As you can tell, I know we don't know what this stuff up here is and how to actually make a web page, but we know how to add stuff and make stuff happen. Look, here's a function that subtracts 5, and all we have is an if statement with a conditional. We have a variable. We're subtracting stuff using our greater than equal, our minus than equal. Here's another function. Okay, so that's what I want to get across, is how easy it is to manipulate using our script that we have learned. We have learned JavaScript. So that is it. Okay, off lecture. Just get that turned in. There you go.